Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf. I can't believe I'm saying this, but today we're going to be benchmarking Forza 6 Apex on the GTX 860M, specifically on my Lenovo Y50. If you want to see tons of other benchmarks on this laptop, make sure you check out my channel. I think I have like 5 other benchmarking videos. I've been waiting years and years for this day to come, so I'm really excited to finally play some Forza on my PC. If you guys are rocking a GTX 860 mobile as well, but have a different laptop, you can expect similar results, so let's get into it. Also, before we get started, let me introduce to you the sponsor of this video, Yo-Yo Social Media, which is a company of social media experts. They have been helping me get way more exposure on social media, and they can help you too. Their info is in the description down below. Before jumping right into the benchmarks, let me explain some quick notes about this benchmark before we get started, just so we're all on the same page. The first thing that I want to explain is that I'm using Mirrorless Action to benchmark and record my gameplay instead of my usuals, Fraps and Shadowplay. Make sure you click the links in the upper right hand corner for those. Unfortunately, neither of those are currently working in Forza Apex, so I'm trying out Action, as you can clearly see by the watermark on the top of the screen. Keep in mind that this software causes more of a performance hit when recording than Shadowplay, so it's not as silky smooth when recording. The second thing that I want to explain to you guys is the new Forza Dynamic Video Settings. This dynamic video settings is something that I've personally never seen before, and so far I'm a huge fan of. Instead of manually switching each individual setting like shadow detail, grass detail, etc., you can allow the game to dynamically change each setting to achieve the desired outcome that you want. For example, you can see here that I change my dynamic render quality to low or medium. It won't let me select high because of my VRAM, and I also changed my frames per second to 60. What this current setup means is that I want to achieve up to medium quality settings, but more importantly, I want to maintain 60 frames per second. Every other setting I left to dynamic. Now that that's settled, let's see how it ran. When we have the settings to low on 1080p, we are easily maintaining 60 frames per second. It probably would have been higher, but these settings will stop it from going above 60 frames per second, just like vertical sync would. The next benchmark I tried was medium settings on 1080p, keeping that 60 frames per second setting as well. With this, I was able to hit 57.45 frames per second. This surprised me because it looked pretty fantastic on my Y50, and I'll take 57 FPS all day long. So what does this data actually mean? The only thing that I've really shown is just how good Forza's dynamic video scaling works. The detail of the video dynamically changes based on the hardware and my desired outcome, and it does a near perfect job of maintaining my output goal of 60 frames per second on medium and low settings. This might be the future of video options in games in the future, at least I hope it is. Well, that pretty much wraps up my Forza 6 Apex benchmarking video on the GTX 860M. I really wish I could test this out on my GTX 980, but if you're following me on Instagram or Twitter, which you should be, or watch my recent videos, you'll know that I'm currently out of town and away from my desktop. Bummer. I hope that you guys at least learned something about how Forza's graphics work. I really like them. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of it, and also let me know how your computers are running this game. Also, please drop this video a like to help support my channel, and as always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.